Welcome to 100 Days in a Ancient City. I'm only allowing myself to bring these 3 supplies in here, nothing else. Oh, I forgot I had armor on. Oh, why did I put my bank down here? That's like such an idiot move. Boop, boop, boop. Why can't I get everything in? I guess I'm gonna take 1 or 2 things out that I don't need, and I'll just throw them in a random chest. I need to organize that chest, nor the chest I have. So I have nothing on. These stats will be removed shortly. Here's the thing that we will be doing in it. I can only bring these 2 supplies. If I just need wood, I can only use it for that. If I need wood and I run low. This is so I can sleep. I don't know if I'll find any wood to get a bed. I'll just have to go to the tree. So unlike the my last 100 days in a child chamber, I'm actually allowed to bring a few things. Second of all, from day 1 to day 10 will be fast forward, but on day 1 it's just normal talking. Day 10 is normal talking. The in between is just gonna be fast forward from 10 to 20. So every 10 days it's just fast forward, and on the 10th or 20th, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 or 90 or 100th day, I will be allowed to just like talk normally, show what I've done, and what they do. This should be taking me to my ancient city. As you can see, this was my child chamber, my gravel dupe, and there's many more. I will be hoping to get some of these new looking blocks. They look so nice. I will be able to go to another dimension, so stay tuned for that. And at the end of the video, I will be getting both sets of these armors. Maybe. I don't know if I can. I hope I can. But let's get started. It already put me on a chest here. I looked in it. So we're gonna have to be careful in here. Find a nice, careful place. I don't know what to do. I think I'll make my bed out of this stuff. What shall I do? Oh, man. That is no good. It sucks. Look at the warden. I need to go my settings real fast. Go to settings. Brightness is all the way up. Okay. We'll try to loot chest. Oh, there was wood in here. Oh. Ooh, that actually legitimately scared me so bad. I think he went back in. No, he did not. How long does it take for them to go back in? I wonder. We're going to try to loot the chest in here for the first part. I'm going to try not to eat the, the apple if I have to, because like it'll just be a waste, especially in a warden. Better not spawn. He spawned. That's dumb. We're gonna go in here. Can they sniff? Hope not. He can smell. He can smell. He's smelling. Shh, we need to be quiet. My dude. This is insane. Okay. Buddy. That's why you get nobody. No one loves you. There's a chest right over there. Come on. Stupid lava. Damn it. Get juked. Maybe not. Why he's still following me? He still followed me. Dude still followed me. At least I got some chest. So I'll be able to go in this proto soon. They won't make my home base below me. Okay, I got coal. That's decent. I got bones, which is decent. Peace, decent. Quite a bit of regeneration. Unbreaking, decent, I guess. Sensor part. Don't know if I'll ever need that. Oh, is this how you get in here? No. How do I get in this room? No. Okay, I wonder if you can find pickaxes in here. 'Cause I don't know. He's dreamy, isn't he? Yeah, I know it. So dumb. I should get myself like a pickaxe, to be honest, because I don't have... Actually, I think I can get wood. I'm just gonna have to get wood, and then I'm gonna have to... Yeah, he came back. That's so bogus. I think I'm gonna have to like try to like destroy some things. I don't know. Did I go out of the city? I did. Okay. So this is how the city looks, I guess. There's probably going to be a chest in that one. There's a chest up there, so... This is gonna be a nice cave. I'd say I can mine ores over here, to be honest. I think that would be allowed. Look, there's some plants. That'd be cool if I take. That's a big one. Come on, just that. He's right over there. We'll make it all the way up here. Oh, this one might have stuff. Ooh, was that a music disc I saw? Oh, what? That's a new one. I want to have so much potions of regeneration. That's insane. One right there too. Give me a pickaxe, man. Just give me a pickaxe. That's all I'm asking for. Nope. No one's here, buddy. Don't know what I just did, but I did something. That's cool. Where does this take me? Oh, it just takes me towards the end of... Oh my goodness, I just keep activating them and activating them. Oh, I know where I'm at. I'm at the center now. I'm going this one. I don't think I've been in this one just yet. It's right above me, I think. Buddy. He's above me, right? Assuming he's above me. He's below me, okay. Laura, quick charge. No, you can't kill me, I killed myself. Why don't I find a place to put all this stuff? Yeah, you can't show spawn here. Man, this is like such a good find. I'm not gonna drop anything. Try get in here. I know there's like an underlayer, I just don't know how to get in. Probably a way somewhere. To be honest, I think I might try to destroy every single skull catalyst I see. Nothing. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Maybe it's here. Okay, that's good. Good for now. Don't know how to get in, just break it. Okay, we're going to make this our my base of operations. Looks like there's a furnace in here with a shovel. And that. Looks like they waterlogged it, but not taking any chances. We'll just destroy it. In here I need no. Over this way I'll need. I don't think so. Okay. I'm just going to throw my pickaxe down just for now. Get the chest up here. I'm just not put everything in here. I don't care about organization just right now. I'm just going Okay, I think we got everything in that we need to get in. We'll take this one out. We're going to take the crafting table out. I wonder if I can. Probably not, though. That's actually bogus. I'm just going to place this one down with it. I have to like make a way to get from up here to down here. I'm just gonna mine all these out. What did he spawn at? I have to try to destroy where he spawned at. Is he down here? No, he's not. He's up there. He down on this side? No. Oh, whatever. It's his fault. Is she in my little home? He's not. I don't think I can ult her. Okay. Well, I don't know what he's doing. Well, I hit spawn point. What the heck? Well, that's BS. Well, I'm marking today as the official one, so... Still stupid it did that. Like, come on. I even hit respawn. Why would it do that to me? Hate wardens, like, so much. Later in this, I might find a mod to make them, like, weaker. I don't care. It's my world, anyway. Like, no one watching my videos anyway, so who's gonna have a problem with it? Not me. I mean, like no one. Thank you for watching videos if you do. I know like very little people will actually watch my videos. See, I hit it now. I don't have to. It's just right there. It's like so. But I do have a bit. It's obstructed? Are you serious? No way that bit's actually obstructed. That's like so BS. course, the first day always has to be the hardest day. This is such a harder challenge than 100 Days in a Trial Chamber. So I finally got that stuff situated. It was so easy. I just had like a little daily schedule where I just mined, or activated the spawners, killed the guys, and then I got the keys or whatnot to survive. This one's harder now. It's like I can't have it turned to peaceful. If I do, that's technically cheating. Wrong one. Pretty homeless. It's like your spawn point set, and then it won't let me. Oh, how does he know I'm at? You better not know I'm still here. At least I spawned here this time. I can't wait to renovate everything, like make that a chest room. Only this has like the bed and like I don't know what I'll do over here. It's like the biggest one, so I think I'll make this one the chest room. I'm gonna try like clear out skulks into this from now to day 10, to be honest. But when this warden has to go, I'll do it. Kinda like stay in the middle of this room over here. But yeah, I'll let you. So the adventure starts off pretty decent in my opinion. I just try to get rid of all the skull, catalyst, all the sin. I get rid of some sensors, but I try to get rid of the things that the warden can spawn from. So if I'm wanting to adventure, I don't want a warden to be chasing me like that. And it's kind of fun in ways. And then I look through all this, I tear down everything in this area. I thought that that would have gave me iron, but it doesn't. It's weird, and I hate it. And I wasted so much valuable resources by doing that. So I'm like, okay, so I go back mining. I'm glad that this is amending, and it's really good. But I try to look for that lighter and try to get it. Also, one of the materials I did bring down was the tree, so it was really good start. I try to go to get some stone so I can mine some resources, because resources are really good. I do have a little bit more wood. I bridge up here. Actually, I will be changing that later on, so stay tuned. Please like and subscribe for these later releases. I go in this dimension and I try to mine, but I can't because I think you need diamond tools to mine. And I don't have any diamond. I have some diamonds, I didn't convert it yet. So I just go in this area. I keep mining. Very fun. I go find some diamonds on the ground over here. It's a really fun adventure, and hopefully you just stay tuned to the end. It'll help me out a lot in the long run, because quite frankly I will be making a movie soon, and a lot of my time will go to that channel instead. It's a different channel. I'll put it up. It's gonna be at the beginning, and if you watch to here, or if you just waited to here and just still watching, which I doubt anyone is, it is really nice. It's gonna be a nice horror movie or a short film, about 15 minutes long. And yeah, I drained all the water from that area because that is going to be my new chest room. I put that in. I'm going to change that later. I changed almost everything. I also make a space for a bedroom right across from it. I don't know if I've done that already. I start to organize it. It's a pretty fun process. Later in the recording, I do download another mod. Don't be mad about it. And if you are, my mod, not yours, last I checked. All the mods I use in my world, my stuff. But I try to make this even. I didn't make it even at first. I'm like, oh, it's not even, and I have to redo it. I make an entire wall of furnaces. I only use the bottom ones. But I try to sort it all evenly. The grass room there, I do have the glow berries in there. It's the worst food source. Worse than the other berries. If I don't come in here, I do get a lot of resources. I do find netherite, but I think that's a little bit later on. Very fun. A lot of clicking. But yeah, I had so much fun making this video, this little challenge. There's a lot of different mods. There's like a little ghost in this dimension. There's a skulk fox, a skulk creeper, very easy to kill. Skulk skeleton, skulk enderman. There's some bosses. This is the only boss I could find. I died. I find a strat to kill them. It's like an enderman when you have like two. We have like only 3 blocks high, like 2. Easy to kill. I get a lot of cheese. I stopped mining cheese after a while because I just don't really need. I just didn't need them anymore. I make some torches. Like my last 100 days, I made a little shrine, quote unquote, and it is very nice. Of all the things I did, I do get netherite in this, if you saw from the thumbnail. I tried to get some more glow berries, but it was very inefficient. I do come back here to try to look for the stone cutter, or stone one thing. Couldn't make it, which was so annoying. I just looked up a little tutorial on how to do it, and then I did it. Because for some reason, it wasn't in there. I don't know why it wasn't. It just wasn't, and it was so stupid. I made it so I can make some enchantment books. Pretty easy, if I say so myself. I do a little bit more of mining. The one little cut is going to be for water buckets. This room here is going to be for my glow berries. It's very easily designed, very fun to design. And here in a few minutes, I will be at my next. It'll be from a 9-day advance, or 10 days advance, I don't know how you would say it. Make a little thing over here. Now I add the glow berries. I do shortly go back to the overworld and make, or collect, some observers. So don't get mad if I do. It's in my regular world, so that's the best way I can do. Otherwise, also I would make a dimension to go to the nether, but other than that, I just did that. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'll let the clip continue, and I will be talking very soon again, and you'll get to when I'm currently gaming, and I'll explain some things as I did. So it's pretty fun. crap, I wasn't even recording on my mic. Well, I was just showing I got all that stuff. I made this. A glow berries. Automatic and manual. I just stand here and I just mind it like this. Like da da da. This one, it'll go all the way down there, sense it, and then send a signal to break it. To be honest, I think that's it. I've gotten rid of, like, I think almost all of the one sensors. There's probably a few left over, but otherwise else it's all removed. And I've been in there. It's so difficult. I don't like it. I will have to go in there again soon. But otherwise else, that's been the update. I'll see you guys in another 10 days. Hopefully the explanation was peak. Probably not, if I say so myself. But I find this new little crystal in this dimension, it is terrible. I don't like collecting it. It's an obsidian shard. It's very terrible. I just killed a skeleton, killed another skeleton, got some netherite. Well, got like 46 netherite blocks total, which is pretty nice. I'm going to add it to my netherite farm. I get a lot of diamonds. In one of the mods I got, I can obviously just duplicate it, but I'm not going to do that with diamonds because I am almost already broke the economy with netherite. So, I might do it with it, I might not, who knows. And I got myself a mending pickaxe netherite, which is really peak. I find this, it's a geode with diamonds in it, really nice. I didn't know it at the time. I was just mining like this, so much diamonds here, it's so peak. But that's what that was, and I just decided to mine here to get some resources and to just expand, I guess. I decided to explore more. I do find myself going to other areas. I light up this entire area because it was kind of dark and I didn't want mobs spawning. So I mined more of this, and I was going to turn it into like a potato farm, but by killing zombies. Later on, I do a lot of digging in this area to kill zombies. Sadly, no zombies actually spawned, so the AFK was useless. But I did get watermelon. I forgot how I got watermelon. I got it by a chest or something. And so I grow watermelon, and then I make an automatic watermelon farm. I did that live, and if you would like to, if you would care to see it, you can always go watch it. If not, that is perfectly okay. That's what I start to do. I mine some skulk so I can get some XP. While I have very little XP, I didn't realize I had 37. Starting with like over 100, going down to 38 is very little. I mined some of the skulk around my base just to make it look nicer. I do some of this for XP, but I also do it just for resources. I died by falling, I guess. Pretty sad. I made an automatic one there. I do add water down here. And with the water, I add hoppers. And I add a chest. The total amount of glow berries I got from this farm was a little amount of almost like 2 stacks and some change. That's about it. I try AFK here to get the glow berries, and I get nothing. Exactly nothing. And then I'm like, nope. I paused, I came back, and I AFK even longer. I AFK to the point where they grow quite a bit. None of the automatic ones get anything, and none of the regular ones get anything, except for that one little glow berry there. I don't know why the long ones were taking so long to actually do it. It was annoying. Should have done the process differently, but it's very compact in my opinion and very nice. I decided to AFK a little bit more. I got 42 now, which is really nice. I AFK'd so much in this time period. Holy moly, I'm just gonna cut it real fast. So I finished AFKing. I like how I was editing it as I was doing this. It makes sense for some parts. I should have been doing it better like that, but I didn't. I get those special gold ones, which I only use like once, to be honest. I do mine a little bit more. I get to the surface, I find an Enderman. I get those glow, the frog-like things, I don't know what they are called for these, but pretty sick, low-key. I get some gold, some emeralds. I get some more gold. I do a whole bunch of stuff, to be honest. Nothing too important, nothing too severe. I die, I put all my loot back. Eventually I will expand my farm. I make those ones. I will actually upgrade almost the entire area towards the end of this challenge. I tried to get some of these good old blocks. Sadly, you know the armor I promised at the beginning? I cannot get that, unfortunately. I did go to other ancient cities to find it, couldn't find it. So I don't know, pretty dumb. Downloaded mods to sort the loot with modded or not, but I guess it didn't work. So, yeah, pretty upsetting. Maybe I'll have to delete it and do something else. I think I intentionally died by fire. But for the longest time, I just run around in netherite pants or some sort of pants. Because I died so much and I took so much damage, all my armor broke, and I had no mending for the longest time. So I just had to resort to that. I look through over here to see if I can find anything. I go out again and I find a spawner. I also upgrade that little hand with mending. I put mending on it. And it's super overpowered. I do get it to the netherite version, which is really nice. And I use it for almost the entire time period. I get netherite armor, as I showed. But this netherite armor isn't always the best because it did break on me. I think I might do a video where I do achievements from that one and all of them. So stay tuned, because I will be doing it. I decide to adventure. I get there. I go back over here. Kill some of these guys. I find myself back at the Shadow Hunter. I die a few more times. I keep going back. I'm like, I'm gonna go kill him. And this is the time I think I kill him. I drink all this. I'm like, oh, I'm near him. I drink it, drink it, kill him. I finally kill him, and I have 2 remaining. He gives me that sword, but I don't really use it much until I upgrade it, give it some advancements or enchantments, I guess. I AFK one more time. It's not the last AFK. I try to get some seeds, because I'm like, this is so annoying. I need actual food. So this is the area where I mine. I find myself at a child chamber, and it got me thinking about how I did 100 days in a child chamber. It was pretty fun. I don't collect everything in here. I do collect the honey bottles as a food source. I collect all this stuff for food, but I'm trying to look for like actual things I could get, like potatoes, wheat, anything. I guess there was nothing, so I put everything back, throw everything away if I took it by accident, and I go on exploring. I look at the time and I'm like, oh look, another 10 days has passed. So I probably explained it, but I didn't really mean to go over to the one area. I just found it. I went to look for like carrots or potatoes, whatnot. So now I'm trying to make a zombie farm or mob farm, whatnot. Because I cannot just survive on the glow berries. They're very inefficient, so that's why I made this farm. And I found this, which was just super overpowered. And I got this one. I'm not using it right now just because I don't have mending on any of my other stuff, I don't think. Yep, no mending. And I'm trying to save that one when I do get mending. I love it when I've made these ones and like they don't even go to the bottom just yet. Oh, damn it. But I made this stream. I don't know what I'll do with it. I think I might make a short about it. I don't know. This is just for my water over here. I don't know what I'll do over here. I think I might add some more over here. Maybe 2 on that side. I don't know what I'm going to do over here. I might make a book. I don't know. Leave it here. But I really didn't mean to go over to the one area. That was an accident. But yeah, I'm just going to start AFKing a little bit. Yeah, I need to AFK. It's not gonna work. So I'm AFK just for a little bit. Maybe like 30 minutes to an hour of AFK. And I will be back. So hopefully you guys like the little update.
Yeah, I'm back. Of course I AFK'd again. Why wouldn't I? But anyway, hopefully when I was demonstrating what I was doing or what I showed what I did made more sense than the voice overlay afterwards. Because I assume it always makes better sense that way. I did not know I would be AFKing for 2 days long. If I knew that in advance, I would obviously have talked more or less. But I do go out on an adventure. I do take these supplies. I make a little box. Fighting a warden for so long, trying to find wherever this warden was. It took me so long. I legitimately thought it was 50 million days. Not actually. But I did not know my microphone wasn't actually directly facing my mouth. I do manage to make this area. In reality, it did not work as I thought or as I hoped. I keep going for this little guy, or not little guy, but the warden, to try to kill it, to try to make it not alive, per se. I get a lot of these diamonds. Go AFK to hope that the monster spawn. You wanna know what actually happened? No monster spawned in the making. So I just AFK'd here for almost about 30 minutes real time, maybe 20 minutes real time, doing absolutely nothing. I could have been doing way much more to help the progress, to help the 100 days progress, to help my stature get better, but I did not, which is really unfortunate. And yeah, that's when I found out nothing happened, so I decided to go to another area of the... Well, actually, I try to find more short catalysts, and I try to adventure better. I do at some point find a monster spawner, but I never found it again. I tried to, couldn't. Put all these resources up. I go out, I try to find this skull catalyst again, keep getting killed, and killed, and killed, and killed. Until, well, luckily, I find it. And when I do find it, I think there might be another one in this area. Maybe another 2, another 3, I don't know. But I got rid of the majority, so I was pretty safe because I got rid of all of them around the base of operations. So I decided to mine this area as a bigger area, bigger than that, to hope monsters spawn. Little monsters spawn. So I get no real, actual, monsters. I try to go back, I'm like, nope, nothing. Yay. So I decide to mine it more. I get some resources, pretty nice. Find a geode, block it off, because I didn't really need anything from it. I did get that little geode cluster. I do make it part of the base, which is really nice in my opinion. I do a little AFK smelting session. I collect all my resources, put it all up. I don't really do too much in this little span. I just try to get food, the best food source. The best food source I actually get is a skulk type apple. I am not entirely positive. It's a skulk cake because it gives me the best food saturation. The apple is one of the second best, which gives me 2 extra regular hearts for a lower time period. The notch apple, golden enchanted apple, or the god apple, whatever you like to call it. It is another good one. I also get golden carrots for a little bit, and watermelon, which is one of the better ones because I almost always used it. I try to kill these monsters, found nothing. So I get stairs, I build up to make it better. And I also do that same in the skulk dimension, but I do that way later. I make this more automatic, which is really nice. And I did notice that some of them were getting blocked off, so I do add stairs down there, but that's a later thing I do. I try AFK so more of the skulk, or more of the glow berries grow, but in reality it did not grow the best, saying that it wasn't the most efficient, or any numerous things. Now, we're about halfway done in the recording of when I'm speaking like this, so very fun. Now, the AFKs don't go the best. I try to go back here, killing any monsters I see, trying to kill the skulk, and I fill that entire thing up, but it doesn't actually get filled up. I was hoping it would, but it doesn't. Trying to find any chests that have potatoes. I do clear the majority of that lava near where I was, because in reality it's very terrible. I didn't explore the back part of that. I organized my chest more throughout this, trying to get more glow berries, eat the glow berries. I do change that blue magma to better enchants, way better, I like it. I do change the outside of the enchants to look way better later on. I've done so much in this recording, but to be honest, I doubt anyone's going to watch this far. And if you do, you're not watching to the end, I bet. But if you do, thank you so much, it means a lot. Now I do this little design to add light. It isn't the brightest, but it is still better than nothing. I added a staircase, so I made a bridge. And over here, I make a little tree thing. So I plant my tree down here instead. I block it off with that, so all saplings will go down instead of going on a wall or whatnot. I keep organizing. I try to wait till nighttime so I can sleep, because in the morning it will be the next 10 days, which will be coming up in about 2 minutes. I have so much fun doing this. Later on the next 10 days, I do actually manage to get a better food source, I am pretty sure. Now I'm going to go back to in-game time. It is officially day 30. I've been trying to find zombie farms, and I think it was this one or the last one where I accidentally found it. I can't remember, to be honest. I made this so I can get some food. I just need some carrots from the zombie, but it's been no luck lately, which is not good. It's really sad. I thought this would give me good stuff, but it has not. Made a little collection down here. And yeah, let's go try to see if we got zombies in it. I've also made this little pathway. Hopefully it's good. I might change it. I was thinking about changing things as we went on, but as I look at it, I don't know if I will. I kind of like how it's terrible. I might just fix these little holes, make it more accessible. I don't know. I really like this. It's like so powerful and has mending. So I'm never losing it. Anyone? And this is a buzz. We've got to no zombies. That sucks. I might have to get AFK for 5 days of Minecraft. Who knows? I will be going back to the other dimension just and looking at the surface and looking throughout. I don't know. I think I got rid of all those, the warden spawners. I forgot what they're called. The shriekers or whatnot. I think I did. The worst one was like right there, to be honest. Like, I saw it. I didn't see it. I'm like, where is it at? And it was just like, just there. I hated it. But yeah, I kind of hope this video does blow up. One, because it'll be good. And number two, I'm going to be making a movie soon, so I won't be able to like really do much on this channel because I'm going to have to like film it and edit it a whole lot. Like, it'll be like a lot of work for it, and I'm going to put in a lot of effort. When I'm done with it, I'm not going to do much on this channel to like post it. I'm getting like a good amount of my friends to like actually help out with it. I'm going to be buying a boom mic soon. I'll be buying like some props soon, like a knife. Just because it's something I need in it. Because it's like a slasher. But yeah. I've been really busy at school, so well, it's not fun. But I'm a senior, so I'll be gone next year. So hell yeah, man. So hopefully a little bit more time at this if I don't really do college and I produce film. Which if I do, that'll be good luck for me, but if not, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm going to go AFK until I get, what's it called? Until I get zombies or mob spawning. Back once again, and I decided to just AFK a little bit. But that's a lot of AFKing in this. Now, I did cut the AFK because it isn't useful. I decided to go on another adventure. Trying to get all this skulk, to get XP. Talking about how useless AFK is. Oh my goodness, once again. I AFK'd at the bed, and then I apparently went to AFK at this little berry farm, but I got to almost the end of the AFKing part. I went all the way to see if I had any zombies, then I decided to take it a little adventure round. there was a little warden. I got past him. I decided to go even further. I assume that this is the time where I found the spawner, but I died. I went to go back to find it, but I could not. I could have looked at the video clip, but I decided not to because I was trying to make it one continuous passage. I do look around this area. I find some diamonds. I find some other ores. Many things I do find, but in all reality, I don't really get too far with all of it. I died so much I lost all of my armor. As you can see, there is no armor on me. I've got an achievement. I'm pretty sure it was to make a netherite hoe, which apparently I never did. I thought I did, but in reality I did not. In my other one where I got full netherite armor. I put minion on this and I'm surprised I didn't take it at the end of the video. It's okay, I can make a way better netherite hoe that has good enchantments. I do change my armor trims and apparently I do AFK here a little bit, so I'm going to cut forward.
Like the 50th day, I guess. I can go sleep and make it, but I just wanted to give a little update before anything for the previous 10 days. I think it's officially now day 40. Yeah, day 40. Okay, 60 more days left in the challenge. But I just want to inform, I made a little watermelon farm, so now I got infinite food. Let's go. I actually did it in a live, so that's why I was just waiting there. But I think that's the main thing. I also made a little bridge. I think that's it by technicality. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to be going live, so you might not see the next few parts of it. So I'll see you in a hot second.
Yes, the AFKing a little bit ago was just me AFKing, so I just deleted it and I did that little talking. So I'm back in this skulk dimension, which is very nice in my opinion. I decided to kill all these endermen to get some pearls, because I'm going to go kill this other shadow hunter. Which in this one, I juke him and I kill him in a fun way. That way I found out how to kill them properly. I have been doing lives. I did 2 lives for this session, unlike my last one where I did like 3 or 4. In these lives, I killed so much. I did such a better job. But what I do with the portals is I just throw them until I run out or until I die. I decided to make a little enchantment room right there. That enchantment room you saw is also going to be where the display is for all of the loot I found along the way. I did find those advanced furnaces, but they don't really do much, in my opinion. I decided to AFK again. Now, once the AFK was finished, I decided to go help this area. I added a nice little bridge and staircase going all the way up to the portal. And I also do help with the portal. I make it look nicer and I maintain it way better. I had those little jog lights. I like some of the purple wood from the skulk dimension and I just make it look nice. I do add those fences as well. It's very hard to add. And I do add like a nice little light pattern when it goes up to it. I did move the portal type thing, whatever it was. And I do look around to see if I have any resources to build what I wanted to. I don't think I did. But I organize everything else and I go through the dimension again. I dig down to see if I can find anything because I was trying to look for one of the special things. It is this right here. I was looking for a structure like this because I could find that. The little template for the skulk. It's kind of like the shadow one, but I couldn't find anything that was needed for it. I also decided to craft some axes to help me when I was chopping down the trees. Now I cut down the trees for quite a bit, accidentally making some of them stripped, but I cut down them for so long. Now I obviously skipped me cutting it down because I don't think anyone really wants to actually see someone cutting down trees for so long. I make so much materials, my watermelon, and I light up the area. This is going to be my special room. I do add a few things to it. I did forget the bottom one, but I do add it in a little bit. I tried to make the signs, but I couldn't. So I just did a regular one. And I put rare items. They're not actually rare, it was just to make it look nicer. And now I go back to the ancient city. Not ancient city, but I go back to the Skulk biome or world. I find this little mine shaft, I explore it. Did a lot of diamonds, which is really nice. Get some gold, get some diamonds, get some emeralds. I get almost everything. Oh, I almost got the ancient debris, but I died. Yes, it did upset me, but it was okay. I do repairs on this area because I really like it and I want it to look better. I was having a fun time actually finding an area. I did use some of the radioactive log I did find, also from the biome. And I tried to make this place look nicer. I did decide to block off the automatic areas. And under all the wool, I did add some of the polished, whatever that stuff was. And I add a little nice intersection. And I kinda do the same as I did to the watermelon side as I did to the wood side, which made it look really good. And now we're gonna go back to the other one. 50. We're halfway through this already? What? Because I started on 470 and it's been 50 days. Wow. I don't know if I recorded on the 30th day. Did I? I don't know if I did anymore. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Well, on the 40th day. And, only have pants now. Because I don't really want to waste my netherite stuff. So, this is actually all we've made so far. Made this little guy. I think I showed it off. We did this. We AFK'd there for a little, like a few Minecraft days. I made this. I think I like it. I'm going to start on this side here shortly. Make it look nice. I also did the stairwell. And there were strangely 2 portals in there. So that's kind of weird, but still cool. And actually the movie will be coming out later this month. Maybe next month. So that's the plan. Don't quote me on it, but that's the plan. What am I saying? What am I saying in this one? Well, I have a movie, it's in another channel, or will be. I'm gonna put the link in to that channel in this video. And yeah. I keep updates on that one instead of this one. So yeah, if you made it this far, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and so I decided to change this area as I did before. It did take a lot longer than it did with other previous changing because I had to find the one skulk. I didn't actually look in that one chest. I didn't know it had a chest, but now I do know it had chest. They do have chests. I found one of like these jungle temples here. So I guess Skulk Temples. I found another Geode, which is really nice. I found like another one shortly after it, to be honest. And I kept using the arm because it gives you jump boost, so I can jump 2 blocks instead, and it's faster. I finish off the wood. Well, not wood, but one area. I do get obsidian, so I get a enchantment table, which is really nice, really peak. I do try to finish that area, but I can't finish it in time, so I have to go back to this dimension. I have to go so high up, and I go on a long adventure to try to find the radiation wood. It does take quite a bit when I go to find it. I do find another outpost. I collect all the materials. I do love wearing my pants because I have no other materials and I don't want to waste my levels per se. I do go on a live shortly in a bit to I do something. I forget what I exactly do, but I do decide that I had enough of collecting the rare resources, so I do a duplication mod. Because sometimes I get bored and I watch YouTubers, and one of the Minecrafters, or Minecrafting YouTubers, they had like a duplication type chest. I tried to find the same exact one, couldn't, but I found an alternative one, which works not as efficiently, but it's still pretty nice. I'll add that in a little bit. Now I do have some of the deep slate, or reinforced deep slate, which I think I will be making a portal at my actual base too. Maybe I'll upgrade it to make it better. I go all the way up here. I decide to go even more scouting. Sometimes you'll see me just building all the way up, and I'll throw ender pearls. It's a very efficient way because it goes even further. Fun fact, if you throw an object or you shoot an object, one of the best projectile motions or angles is the 45 because it does go the farthest. 90 is going to, like 90 straight up, is going to get you the least. Fun fact, obviously. But anyway, I do decorate some of this. The only room I don't really decorate is the one that goes to the one berry farm, the glow berries. I do change the floor up, and it looks better. Now, towards the end of the challenge, I actually do maintain those walls right around it. Little pathway, I do get rid of the lava that was spawning in the wool. It was very nice. And I will cut back now. I got so much from that little AFK, and I just keep going. I decide in a little bit to fix those lamps that go up to it, go up to the portal because they were ruined. But before I do that, I decide to do more adventuring inside the Skulk dimension. Because who doesn't like adventuring in the Skulk dimension? It's not the funnest place, but it is a good place. I do find a lot of mine shafts. I found at least 10 mine shafts the entire time. One time I went to a mine shaft, I couldn't get in. But I decided to use this little strat here. It's so efficient at killing them. I kill them, look, they only get me down to a little bit of health. And I had barely any armor on at that. I do it when I have full armor, and I do build up, and then I just throw my ender pearls. Sadly, I do die in a bit because I wasn't watching my health. I think a creeper just came up on me and killed me. Not the funnest. It was really fun. I got myself a little golden apple. Do I eat it? Not really, to be honest, because it's useless. It's not as good. I take a lot of these materials and I decide to help fill up this one area because I don't have too much more days left. I fill it almost all up there is a section that I will be going to convert later on in the future when I do get that Deep Slate Temple or Skull Temple or whatever temple it is called.
At day 60, I'm recording this at day 59. I normally don't do it on like, per se, this day, but I'm gonna be going live in a second. Real time, but I'm not gonna upload any of the live stuff I did and like my videos to the other ones because that would be a lot of work, but it won't matter anyway. It'll still be on YouTube. And yeah, this is my base so far. Not really anything changed, but the only thing I did was just make my memorial room, and I'm almost done. This one will be filled out for a long time because that's where my armor will go. Mainly just these protection pants. But I got room for a few more items. And yeah, that's about it. I think I might have to expand this out one more. Maybe. I think that's what's going to happen. But yep, I'll be live now. What? Not like when you see this, so. Yep. My friend Buddy. Also raided that from one of the outposts. I got an immense amount of watermelon now, so I'll always have watermelon. Where do my tools go, actually? There's something right here. Tools. Where are you hiding it? Oh yeah, that's where I put them. Yeah, I got a lot of wood. Didn't realize that. Also, I got so much diamonds now, I think. Like, I got an immense amount of diamonds. I'll be taking at least this much stacks out. Or all of them. Also got this. So I have 2 of these now. Let's go. This is like so much, which is like really nice. And I like it that way. Because it's better than netherite. But sadly, I don't have the one stuff for it. Hopefully I will buy this, or I'm gonna have to like, I don't know what I'll do to find it. I'll have to do something. Because I need the armor, one way or another. Got quite a bit of this stuff. Some of these. But yeah, I'll be back. Now, it was really fun. I had to go back to my base because I wanted to get the Wither Star, because I did add that one mod. Now, this mod will help me get some materials. I did craft a bow, which is really epic. I killed this Wither so fast. Like, this is times 20 speed. So it took me about a few, like at least a minute at least, to even kill the withers. That's how good I am at killing withers. No way. Just don't look at the one video where I'm getting the beacons, because we don't count that. We don't count when I don't have a strat to do it or when I don't know how to kill it. People are like, oh, Bidrock withers are so hard. Yeah, I know. I used to play Bedrock a lot. But I play Java now, so I'm better. Haha. And it looks like I decided to AFK a little bit. I think I got a boom mic recently, and I was just talking with my father. But anyway, I decided to get some of these enchantment books because it was so good. I decide that I'm so good, I get a lot of levels. I got down to 1 level, which was insane. I use all these enchantment bottles and I get my netherite gear back, thankfully, and I go full netherite in this entire challenge.
And I do make so much copy and pasting, it probably takes about a good chunk of my time. I do go back to the sculk dimension, keep mining. I tried to mine for a long distance, but in reality, it didn't really work to the best of my intention. Maybe if I kept going, I would have got good luck, but I didn't. I noticed that cake was so good, I decided to make more. I also made some of these apples, which gives me an extra heart. And I do a little bit of AFKing, but I don't do it for so long, which shouldn't have me do any cuts. Now, if you stayed this far, we are a little bit more than halfway through, so please like, subscribe, share. Not much people really watch my videos, and I want to change that. So I decided to get another warden because I was going to do something devious. The devious thing, you might ask, is I'm going to copy paste that one little star. I didn't need to do that, but I just wanted to. And so I made these little templates that makes those go way faster. It was so easy to do that I could do it in a matter of seconds. So that was the duplicator right there that I just showed you. And I get so much enchantment bottles that I make a automatic enchantment method later on, which I just leave there. It's not really automatic. I just get those enchantment bottles and I put them in dispensers. I made 6 dispensers total, facing each other, and I would stand in the center with an observer facing each other. So when that happens, it is so good. I decide to do a little bit more adventuring. I dig down to a whole bunch of more spiders. I get so bored, I decide to do the only thing you should do if you have keep inventory on. And I just jump down here. Now, I do go back to get villagers because I thought this would be another way to get the template. I was wrong, and a matter of fact, I did this so much times I did not get a template. I don't know why I didn't get a template, it was annoying. I didn't get too much villagers, but I will do it again if this video does manage to get maybe about 30 views. I doubt I will get 30 views, maybe 100. I'm joking. Maybe. If someone say this to far, be like, oh my goodness, he's not gonna get 30 views. Hehehe. When we play this video. I get some of those diamonds. I decided to place it because I was trying to upgrade that pickaxe to give it Fortune 3. But sadly, I do not. It doesn't matter. I did get some of those quartz. And since quartz can give a lot of XP, I decided later on that I will just place it all the stacks I got into one long trio, and I mined all of it. But I got so much of the emeralds, and these guys really suck. I was trying to look, and I decided to organize them based on how good they were, least to best, or worst to best. And then I made those little enchantment upgrades. I upgraded my armor, and I took some of these skulk stuff. Actually, what I can do is I can take some of the skulk, and I can do some XP from it. I might do that. That's actually a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I did get some obsidian so I can make my enchantment table. And I decided to enchant my little sword. So now this sword is so overpowered. It has flames, it has unbreaking, I think it has mending. It has so much enchantments, it's hard to keep count of. At this point, I'm trying to get a good pickaxe, but I just leave it as the one it is now, which I don't really mind in general. I do have fun throwing all these XP bottles around. This is the one where I just have so much quartz, I just place them all around. And I mine it all up, put them away because I'm never going to use those quartz ever again. Because why would I? It's not useful, it's not really needed, and there is no significant purpose of it. Now I decided to adventure more caves. Somehow all these caves will just lead back to the same spot. I don't know how, I don't know why, it just does that. I always make the bow wrong, I always add the string the wrong way. This is the part where I make my little enchantment bottles to give me almost infinite XP, which is really nice. It doesn't give me infinite, it just gives me as much as I put in there, and I do change it a little bit to make sure it all works. And it does, so I get all of my XP bottles and I duplicate them. And I just keep doing that, IFK, and I go again, IFK, and I go again, IFK, and I go again, IFK, and I go again. I do this so much. And a matter of fact, I may cut it a little bit until I have to do it. But I do quite a bit of things sometimes before. I eat, I check on the food, IFK, check on it, IFK, I check on it, IFK, I check on it again. I do quite a bit, but gladly this will take at least a few seconds because it took at least a few minutes for every AFK. I AFK'd at least a minute or two, and then by the time I'm back, it was already finished. And when I got them all done, it was very much XP. Not to the lagging point, but just so much that it would just spill over and I had to just step away, turn the machine off and on again. But I found this process where I just stood barely in front of it by a block, re-putting it back, the best process of doing it. Because if I didn't do it that way, it wouldn't work the same amount. And when I finished, I just stood there for a good hot minute, getting over 30 levels, I'm pretty sure, of XP. Now this method isn't the best, in my opinion. If I just even mined, I could do it way better. I decided to go with my armor trims and just change my armor, and I liked it very much. At the end of the video, I do play the disc of the broken disc, and I thought it was music. It wasn't. I don't know why I did not think it was actual music. I decided to fix that area up a little bit. I tried to at least. It didn't fully work, but it still looked better than it did before. I do fix that, make it look like a little castle type thing. I don't know how to explain it. With the walls. It was very efficient, very fun, and then I decided to go fix those. The little lamps, as I said earlier. With these lamps, it's very easy to ruin it, because it has to be a certain way. I did try to update on every 10 days. Sometimes if I didn't have a mic on it that day, or my OBS was being weird, or my mic was being weird and I forgot to unmute it, then I would have just sped it up and then I'm talking over it. If not, it doesn't matter. At this point I tried to upgrade both the pickaxes, but it then fails, and I look at this armor to see how to craft it, and I don't have anything I need to do to craft it. So I go back to my base for another time. After I build this little thing, I do destroy it later on because I felt it had no purpose. I try to make it look like a spike coming from the ground, but it was just a single spike and I didn't want to make others. I do go over here to make another warden because I wanted to kill one for fun. Because I'm like, oh, I'm so powerful I can just easily kill it. It didn't come back. So I decided to kill this warden that I spawned previously, and I killed it pretty easily. Now, I don't typically kill the wardens, even though I easily could. The wardens can kill me sometimes. But now, I feel more confident about killing wardens. If a warden comes to step to me, I will easily kill it, no issue, no problem. No need to ask, hey, why'd you kill it? It was easy to kill, and it came up to me first. I'm joking, it did not come up to me, I came up to it and I came into its home. So am I the bad guy for killing it? Nope, it is. It's the bad guy. I'm Steve, I'm the better one. I looked at my armor, and I also found other armor trims when I went to the other ancient cities, but I decided to look through this area one more time to get more materials, not just diamonds, not just gold, not just netherite, but I also tried to find the other battlegrounds. Didn't work as I wanted to, so I just keep throwing my ender pearls. I almost fell in lava, and I did, but luckily I had good armor, but I did die due to the fire afterwards, sadly. Now, whenever I mine the glow berries, I'll just throw it back because it doesn't really matter and it doesn't bother me. I also do make myself almost infinite golden apples, which is really nice. But don't tell anyone. This is the method I talked about when I just build up and I just throw ender pearls. Sadly, I do enter these like little bone areas, which I don't understand them. I thought it was infinite and like it just loops around the area, but it doesn't. It's just really long. That was one of the mine shafts I found when I died and I got to it. I didn't really want to stay, so I just jumped in. It served no purpose of like trying to build up and finding a way out. I do fix this area. I do get quite more materials. I didn't completely fix everything about this area because there was no point on it. But I did notice it was coming on to the latest day or the next 100 days or so. And so I do decide to just get so much XP. I kind of messed it up. Doesn't matter. It's fine. I found this slime, it's useless. It's really useless. And then I decided to AFK at this little bit until the next day. Okay, so hopefully that when I give these like little in between 10 days, it makes sense. So I go back up to the surface. This is the time where I try to go to other ancient cities, just dig around a bit, looking for the temple. Because if I get that, I can clone it
But sadly, I didn't get it. I went to at least 3 different little ancient cities. Each of them did not have it. Did not have what I was looking for, did not have anything I was wanting. I died many different times. I went so long, I went on a really long journey, and I had to travel past every single one of them. Now, I will give you a proposition if I do hit 30 views on this, or even 20, maybe 40, I have no clue. I doubt I'll make much views off of this video. But even if I do make some views, I will go get on Elytra and just fly around very far away, and then I'll look at the ancient cities. I'm probably not going to collect much loot because I've already done this before. I'll just look through the chest, and I will try to not die. Now, will it work? I do not know yet. I've gone days, nights. I think this took me about 5, no, not like maybe about 5, 10 maybe or so Minecraft days. Not insane amount, but not too little. I found villages, I found the outpost, I find this little broken village right over here. Maybe I went past it, I don't know. I think I did. I find new biomes. It's a big story. I did mine past some diamonds. That's a shame, but I don't mind because I had enough diamonds in this little run. Now, Minecraft is very fun for me, but I will be taking a break as I am going to be making a movie this upcoming week. So, if I don't post for a while because I'm editing and making the video look good for the other channel, it'll be super fun and I'm so excited for it. Now, I've not done too much to change anything. The only thing I did change was about nothing. About the ancient city. I changed on how I wanted it to look at the start, but I didn't change everything about it, as you'll see towards the end, beginning. I wanted it to feel more natural, and I just wanted to like change how my environment was around, so it was safer for me. I find this really nice, big old cherry biome. Use the planks to get around better. I think I used all of them because I didn't really want to continue with them. Because it was like an outside material, so I didn't really want to use it or much. Any diamonds I would get, I would always collect it. Now in this ancient city, I did look around, I didn't find anything. So I just didn't find it useful, so I died. Or I killed it and then I died, and then I oh, I gotta go back up after I put my inventory up. And I restarted the entire thing. I got quite a bit of ender pearls. And I'm like, this is gonna be my last time going out. And I just threw them and threw them and threw them until I couldn't. This did bring me on like a few day journey, like an hour, not even an hour, like 10-20 minutes of just learning the portals, and I got nothing from it. Was it fun? Eh. Did it waste time? Kinda. Helped the 100 days go by faster. Found this nice jungle, got some cocoa beans, cause let's go. I don't think I've got some cocoa beans. Found another jungle, found more of the in portals. Found a savanna. I did find some armadillos there, but I didn't know how to get the scoop, but it doesn't matter. Actually it does, I can get dog armor, but it's fine. As I loot this area, please like and subscribe, or even just share it out to your friends, family. Help this channel. It'd be funny if I just stopped talking for the rest of the video for this After Effect. It's not like people will notice per se. I know towards the end of this one, I do cut out like me showing how or what I did for a few days. I know one of the 10 days has passed or something like that. I didn't really show it off. I didn't really elaborate on it. But here's what I was going to do. I was going to spend around the next 5 or so days in the Skulk Dimension. And I was going to spend around the rest of the 5 days, not the Skulk Dimension. So I was deciding to do some final preparation for the overworld before I went into the Skulk Dimension. I also decided right here to make a little display because I thought the display would have been really nice behind my friend Bart. Now that is just some type of metal in the game, I don't know, but he's my friend Bart. It was very fun with him. I was making songs like Bart. I don't know, I was being silly. But he's a really fun pal to hang out with. And I decided to change up the walls on this day because the walls needed a revamp. They didn't look good, but now, in my opinion, it looks better. Maybe it won't look better for you, and maybe it's going too fast of a pace, but at the end of the video, I do assure you, everything will change. Now, a little disclaimer, if you want my videos to be different, or not disclaimer, but if you want my videos to have a different layout, just say something about it. I am perfectly acceptable, and I will be like, okay, I'll give it a little disclaimer, I'll do something different. If you don't like these type of formats, I'm going to change it. Maybe that's why people don't watch my videos, maybe because my format's weird, maybe because something else. I'm probably going to change it actually. So if something happens with my formatting in videos, it's because I was changing it to make it more appealing. Now, around this time, I was smelting some coal, and I was filling it all up with coal. I know I didn't do this before, it was kind of necessary, but I just didn't need to. I was also organizing my chest, or just this one here, because I felt it would have looked nicer. I didn't really organize much of the other ones. I kinda made that one look better. I didn't really do much more organizing. I did make a little jukebox. I was going to play it at the end of the video. It's super scary, to be honest. It's just like them in the ancient setting and warden spawns. I did revamp the ceiling. It looks way better, in my opinion. I do make everything look way better. Now we are getting a little bit closer to when I do the 100 days in the Skulk Dimension, or 5 days. Maybe I already did it, maybe I didn't. I don't really remember. I think I did do it towards the end. But I am not finished with this the ceiling up here. I wanted to finish it, make it look nice. Cover up all the gray deep slate with this black stone or whatever it is. I forgot what it's called. I'm not going to pronounce it when it starts with a G, but it became closer to the 10-day streak. And when I'm like, okay, so I'm going to be doing 5 minutes or whatnot. I'll do that in a second. This clip up ahead is going back to the in-game version. I do mine a little bit, try to get some diamonds and whatnot, try to just look around. I tried to just shoot the skeleton, it did pretty good because this is a really amazing build. Now I'm going to let this little clip play out for the rest of the bit and I'll see you guys after. As I said before, I'm going to the Skulk dimension. Let's go. So I was getting all my gear ready. I was going to get food. I was going to get pearls. So after I waste these pearls, I do it for quite a bit. I build all the way up. I shoot them in different directions. I adventure in this biome. And how I build up, I've got like 2 stacks of these bones. And I built a little bit out, made a little runway, and then I just throw it. And then when I run out of these pearls, I will just do a walking adventure. I go down, I go up, I go in caves, I go on the surface, I mine all diamonds, I will mine about 36 total deep slate. I didn't smelt it because I will be adding it to my little, or my huge netherite farm. Which if you have not seen that video, you should have, because it's really good, and it got quite a bit of views. Now, I do find all these temples, which is really nice. I do find some more outposts. I do find one more boss in this world, or realm, or whatever you like to call it. And obviously, I kill it with ease. Now, since I upgraded the PC, I was thinking about when I used to play Fortnite on my old PC, it would lag like heck. I don't think it would lag anymore, which might actually be more enjoyable. So as you can see, I build this really big section. I don't know why I do the big ones, but I just do it because I feel like I'm safer this way. Look how fast I drain his health. He barely took any health from me. I threw away his gear because I'm like, I did it for a spurt, and he can't do nothing about it. Now, I did find something weird. I don't know if you saw it. Go back if you need to, but it's how I hold the sword in my offhand. It's really funny and really weird. Now I eat the cake, and these are the last of my portals. So I have to just walk again. Walking in the slow dimension. So I decide to go underneath, try to dig all the way up and go underneath of it. I do manage to get across of it. So I go back in the cave, I go all the way down, I mine all the netherite I find, and when I finish it, I do go up to the surface, but when I go up to the surface, it takes me back to the same spot I got dropped off at. Maybe that's in a bit, I don't know, it's sometime. So, in a little bit, I do find myself back around 4 days. So I'm like, okay, it's almost done. So I'll be heading back to the overworld because I took so long in this and I found almost absolutely nothing important or need. It was this area where I went all the way up and searched down this little cave, went all the way up, and then I went back down and I went back up again. I found another outpost. And I just kept adventuring until I did notice it was, in a matter of fact, another geode right there. But in reality, I did notice that it was like 5 days. So I took my armor off after throwing some gear out, and I just let the monsters take care of me. Because I didn't really need to stay around much longer in this dimension. Also, this in total probably took over 10 hours of recording. I didn't do it in one continuous setting because I do have other things like school. And then I have a movie making, and then I also have a job. So, my videos maybe won't always be the best on schedule. To get them better on schedule, I would rather have more views on my videos. But if not, that's okay, because I also do it for fun. In the just the 5 days on recording, I do AFK just a little bit, but this is not as long as an AFK as I thought. But I do try to revamp everything, make it look nicer, make it look clean, give it a little bit of happiness to it. I make everything look more organized. I grow the wheat seeds. I also have depth to things. I make those look a little brighter because it looks really nice. I give it a little pillow sheet at the bed. I also upgrade the walls right around it. I thought I made the right building device, but I didn't, so I just did everything manually. It wasn't as difficult. In the lava around my base, I also got annoyed with, so being so smart as I am, I decided to clear the lava up so I can add more wool around myself. I also add some extra depth on those stairs because it would look way better. As I do this, we are getting to the end of the video, so hopefully you liked it. Hopefully it brought you joy. I did have a fun time doing this. I did try to fix most things about it, especially this lava. It took me some of the longest, especially that one wall. I thought I got rid of all the lava, but apparently I did not, which was not the funnest thing to do, as it contributed into me wasting more time. But it did take me down all the way to, drumroll please. I had a hi-hat in here, I hit it. I don't know if you could hear it. But it took me to the 100th day, or technically 101 day, because I started on 1469, I don't know. And is that how you would say it? 14,069, maybe. And I finished on 15,070. 1,570, I don't know. And then I organized it. I tried to take a picture, but to be honest, I didn't memorize it. I didn't look at it. I didn't even delete it, man. I did a little. And it's official. I have stayed about 100 days, if not 101 days technically, in this area. Now I don't really need this armor, so we're just gonna put it all up. Put in the clocks. I had another item. I think it was the hoe. I don't care, I'm just gonna put this stuff like this. The hoe is like on the bottom side. Pickaxe goes with this one. Nope. Okay, now I'm knowing. And yeah, this is the sculk chest. I need food. Ooh. So slow. Where's this food at? Let's just eat like... We'll eat this. It's legitimately the best. We'll be taking almost all of this food here. Okay. I actually really like the warden armor trim. Or the skulk one, whatever. It's amazing music. But yeah, this is it. I think it'll still let me listen to it. You want to leave everything like this? I got all of this from adventuring those other ancient cities. I got
My armor here, my best friend Bert. I think I got another Bert somewhere. Hope so. I'm gonna take my other Bert back. Take my diamonds. Take ancient debris. Netherite that I took here. I don't care about those. Don't care about that stuff. I'm gonna take about a few of these ones. A few of these ones. I have a pickaxe in here. I'll take that back as well. I made myself a duplicate of this stuff so I can take those ones back. I don't know if I have a skulk bow, I'll take that. But I don't care about the arrows at the moment. Take both these back or this one back. I can always come back for this stuff here if I need it. Same with this stuff. This one's actually like really good. I'll take this. At least like some of it. That one. I don't care about that one for now. I will come back for this. Collect all this. We can collect this I got. We'll leave that stuff. I don't care about the skull. I don't care about that. I don't care I collected this one. How many of this one? I don't need that stuff. I'm gonna collect that stuff. Some of that stuff. And those ones. Only if I had a bank to carry all of this, which I could have made. I think I should have made that. It's fine. Oh yeah, I forget. I just changed this one to the rating room. Oh. That was kind of awkward. I'm not going to take all the notch apples or golden enchanted apples. I'll move all this down. Oh, look, I got more trims to add. What? I thought I took my trims with me, didn't I? I did. Come on. You can go down there, okay. I'll uncraft you in a little bit. Potions. Oh, okay. This would count as this, I would assume. Put this guy down here. This is also gonna be my netherite. No, I already have netherite area. My bad. Book's not gonna go in there. All this nether stuff, well. Or not skulk stuff will go in this area. Now this arm is like really good. I'm gonna keep it on me. The bow will go in here, to be honest. I don't use bows much. Put the trader back where it belongs. Advanced furnace will actually like get a spot like right over here, I guess. I'm just going through the book in there. Nether Star is technically a mob drop, but it's a rare item, so I'm just gonna put it in this one. Still have some skulk. Okay. The cake will go in here too. Okay. Now I got to place these two. I want to get my armor. I'm not doing this naked anymore. I might change some of my trims out. Ooh, these. I'm glad I got better armor recently. Also, I think it's duplicated. I can just take the duplicates. I think it's this way. I'm gonna put that in there. Oh, I can mine all this stuff. That'll be amazing. And that's just gold. I think I broke the economy as well, and like that broke the economy, and I broke the economy another way too. With those, I'm going to talk about that though. Take one of them. We're gonna take another one. We're gonna take another one. We're gonna take another one. I didn't get much of those stuff, so I'm not gonna really take that much. Actually, I wanted to take that one. Bamboo I needed. What else? What else do we got here? I'm not taking any of these blocks. Actually, there should be a fire starter somewhere. I'll put it in that room. That's okay. Take this stuff. Didn't know I left that one. Yeah, I kind of made quite a bit. This one is so good, I'm just going to add it to some of my armor now. Anything in here? I kind of want one of these guys. Take some of them. I need this one back. I have so much of that. I can come back for any of those, this gold stuff, if I need. Actually, these bookshelves are really cool looking. I like them. And I don't think I have a target block anywhere else, so that's okay. Wait. W. Oh, why can't I add protection on? Whatever. Oh, I'm gonna change the pants. I'm gonna change the pants trim at least. Because this is my other trims I had. Yeah, those pants trims look better. I also like the armor there better. The head, well, I like the helmet better. I like my shoes better though. Okay. I think after I put these up, that'll conclude the video, and I hope everyone had a good time watching. I'm going to make another video after this explaining like what I do and why I do the things I do in these type of videos. Or the 100 days ones. Oh, I think I might move the ore or something. Um, I did not need copies in here. Also, I did Popping Playtime Chapter 5 recently. Please watch it. Like no one has seen it, and it is kind of long, but it is good in my opinion. So watch it, please. You won't regret it. I promise you, you won't. It's a really good video. Okay. Hope everyone had a good time watching, and I'll see you guys next time.